Madam President, I rise today to honor the legacy of a member of our greatest generation, the founder of the first commander of the West Virginia Air National Guard, a World War II veteran, American hero, and a friend of both of ours, retired Brigadier General James Kemp McLaughlin. Born on December the 7th of 1918 in Braxton County to James and Almira McLaughlin, Kemp was a staunch leader and with unparalleled patriotism, and his devotion to God, state, and country was unmatched. Gayle and I know you and your family, we're honored to call him our friend. And I know I join so many when I say West Virginia has lost a shining star. He is dearly missed. Ever since the historic beginning of our state, we have never failed to answer our country's call. No demand has been too great, no danger too daunting, and no trial too threatening. Kemp took part in some of the most important battles of World War II. Following his education at West Virginia University, Kemp joined the United States Army Air Corps at age 23, shortly before the attacks on Pearl Harbor, the day of his birthday. He flew nearly 40 B-17 Flying Fortress bomber missions during the war, including support for the troops on the beaches of Normandy in 1944. In 1934, Kemp led a 350-plane attack on a factory in Germany, a raid that became known as Black Thursday. On too many occasions, Kemp's planes would be so damaged that it was a miracle he made it back safe. His actions were instrumental in not only destroying Nazi efforts, but as one of the mighty 8th Air Force in Europe. He was also instrumental in developing what is known as air superiority, a vital factor of deciding the outcome of a modern conventional war. He paved the way for all citizens, airmen who strive to follow in his footsteps. Kemp completed 39 combat missions during World War II and was awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross 4 times. His vast experience aided him years later when he was asked to lead the Air National Guard's 167th Fighter Squadron in Charleston, West Virginia. When that squadron moved to Martinsburg, West Virginia, Charleston's Guard Unit became the 130th Airlift Wing. Throughout the rest of his extraordinary life, Kemp continued to pay homage to his fallen comrades and serve his community. He served as Kanawha County Commissioner and as a member of the West Virginia House of Delegates. He's a legend here in West Virginia and was one of the most selfless people that I have ever had the pleasure of calling a dear friend. As governor, my most honored title was that of Commander-in-Chief of the Guard. I've seen firsthand how the Air National Guard protects the citizens of West Virginia when we are in our most desperate hour of need, and how they protect our country when called upon to serve at the command of the President of the United States. The integrity of our Guard is due in large part to Kemp's legacy of excellence and his commitment to seeing our Guard and our home state flourish. When visitors come to West Virginia, I jump at the chance to tell them that we're home to the most hardworking and patriotic people in the nation. We have fought in more wars, shed more blood, and lost more lives for the cause of freedom than most any other state. We have always done the heavy lifting and never complained. And we have mined the coal, that forged the steel, that built the guns and ships and factories that have protected and continue to protect our country to this day. I'm so deeply proud of what West Virginians like Kemp have accomplished and what they will continue to accomplish to protect the freedoms we hold dear. We have every reason to be proud and to stand tall, knowing that West Virginia is the reason Americans sleep peacefully at night. Kemp is survived by his children, Laura, Mary, and Kemp Jr., and their grandchildren and great-grandchildren. I know, and he and Constance, his lovely wife of nearly 50 years, are looking down on each of you and all of us with a smile. West Virginia is great because our people are great. Mountaineers will always be free. We are tough, independent, inventive, and honest. Our character is shaped by the wilderness of our state, its rushing streams, its boundless blue skies, its divine forest, and its majestic mountains. And we are West Virginians. And like the brave, loyal patriots who made our state the 35th star on Old Glory, our love of God and country and family and state is unshakable. I know that 20, 50, or another 156 years from now, that will always remain the same. That legacy laid the groundwork for heroes like Kemp McLaughlin, and now he serves as an inspiration to all who wish to follow in his footsteps and live a life filled with patriotism, service, faith, and family. There are so few of our American heroes left from Kemp's generation. It is our responsibility and our privilege to ensure that their service and sacrifice is never forgotten. The sun will never set on Kemp's legacy of service, his generosity, his love for his family, his devotion to God and our home state and our beautiful country. And I know with the condolences of myself and you, Madam President, that we will always remember and keep Kemp in our prayers. Thank you and God bless.